So hi everyone, hi again, and welcome to the latest episode in the WATCHPRO Originals series. Today I'm joined by Inga from Alexander Shorkhoff. Welcome Inga, thanks for joining us.
Hi, welcome everyone.
So first of all, just if you can, tell me a bit more about the background to the brand and what it stands for and so on.
Sure, hi Alex, hi everyone. We have been on the watch market for 28 years now, and it all started with the distribution of the brand, of the Russian brand Polyot. And the brand at 28 years back, the brand was very exotic. And we had really good sales, and then we tried to go a step forward and to create Polyot International. It's based on the Polyot movements, but with our own design. And that run well, so we had a great success. But in order to be, let me say, completely independent and to create designs and watching according to your taste, to your design, sense of design. My father founded the Alexander Shorkhoff watch company under his name. And we started to create our own watches. And the brand stands for art on the wrist. So it's our main philosophy, and we create watches far away from mainstream. Everyone who knows Alexander Shorkhoff knows that's true. So each watch has a special story. It's inspired by art, by culture around the world. And we have a lot of hand engravings, hand enamelings. We do a lot of hand craftsmanship. And we create small objects of art and we polarize people with that.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the watches I've seen and the levels you sent me, I can completely agree with that, and especially from a design feature. From sort of those beginnings, how have you sort of developed into the company and design-led business you are today?
That's a good question. Let me say it in 3 or 4 words. It's hard work, it's passion, and it's courage. I mean, we are characterized by very artistic and bold design. And we have created our own specific artful niche. So we are really outstanding, and we are keep filling it with new ideas, with outstanding models, with creativity, with crazy stuff, I think. And it's, you have a lot of commercial brands on the market, and I mean, are they market players? Well, sometimes you can say yes, sometimes you can say no, but I think when some kind of commercial brands, when they disappear, maybe you don't even realize. And I think that Alexander Shorkhoff has a justified experience on the watch market. So because of our own niche, because of our unique models, and because of our crazy philosophy, and I think that's a good point to be also a big market player.
You mentioned courage. Do you think it sort of takes, obviously, for the brand to have courage to make the designs and models that you do, and that they're obviously different to the mainstream watch that's out there?
Of course. I think if you don't have the courage to try something new, you will never explode it. I mean, you will never have the experience then. It's everything what we do. And I mean, okay, we have some kind of basic models. Okay, that's good for some people who are not that that crazy. But I mean, the other designs are really, they are really something different. And we as a company, we have to have the courage to produce that. And the people who wear it, they have to have the courage to wear it. I mean, actually it's easy, but not everyone can do it. I mean, we have a lot of customers that say, wow, I love your watches. I love it. It's so crazy. The design is so amazing. But I want to buy the 63, the basic one. I mean, okay, they buy it, of course, sure. But yeah, you have to have the courage, I think. Yeah.
It that sort of leads me on to my next question. Actually, it's obviously you are based in Germany, I think just outside Munich. What sort of markets do you see more markets, sort of geographically, more interested in Alexander Shorkhoff and the design, or is it mainly in Germany, or do you look to expand further?
Yeah, I mean, in generally, we sell our watches worldwide. We have a big clientele around the world. I mean, people who are interested in art and in something far away from mainstream, they buy the watches, no matter where they are located. I mean, we sell mostly, of course, in Germany, because we are a German brand with Russian roots. But we also we have good sales in Europe, in Asia, in America. So there are also big markets for us. And the people buy the watches there because they are also more open-minded. They are, yeah, they have the courage, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I think looking at that from a product point of view, I know you just won the German Design Award for one of the pieces. How has the design of the product evolved from Alexander Shorokhov's beginnings to where it is now and where it's looking to progress to?
Yes, the products, they have evolved a lot. I mean, we started to create watches dedicated to Russian artists. For example, Dostoevsky, Pushkin, Tchaikovsky, and we called the collection Heritage. So with that collection, everything started. But after that, we have realized, okay, these watches are more elegant, you know, they are more clean, more noble, and it's hard sometimes, or not sometimes, it is hard to compete with other big brands with, let me say, kind of same design. So yeah, one day my dad came up with the idea, okay, let's do something really crazy. And we had 5 sketches, or he created 5 sketches of avant-gardistic watches. And we looked at these sketches and said, wow, okay, that's crazy. And he said, okay, if we will not try it, we will never know it. And you know what? The first avant-gardistic model was born, was called the Miss Avantgarde. And we have limited this model to 500 pieces. And we said, okay, let's just try it. And yeah, it started very, very, very well. The people's, I mean, this model polarized the people. Someone really fell in love with that model, and someone said, okay, I do not really understand this crazy design. I mean, I really do not. And okay, you have to explain the people a little bit more than for watches with more elegant and more noble design, of course. But yeah, in the meantime, it has become our trademark to do such crazy designs. And it is still our goal to create this creative and artistic watches, and yeah, to polarize our customers. And so we do.
Yeah, I think it's always a good thing to draw those comparisons between those that love it and hate it, and hopefully more people love it than that don't like it, or find it a bit their style.
Sure, but that's okay. I mean, that's okay. That's what we want. We want to polarize the people. I mean, it's fine if someone do not like it. It's okay. We still love you. I mean, everyone has his own taste. Yeah, and that's good. That's fine.
On the design process specifically, how does that how does that work from start to finish? And because the designs, as you say, are fairly crazy. So how, what's the process there?
That's a good question. I mean, everything starts with an idea. And let me explain it a little bit on the model Los Cráneos. So my dad, CEO of the company, he's creating every design by himself. So I say to him sometimes, my little Karl Lagerfeld, so we do not have any external designers. So for example, the model Los Cráneos, my dad visited Mexico a couple years ago, and he went to the beautiful Frida Kahlo Museum. And he was so fascinated by her works, her colors, her sadness also. And he said, hey, why not to create a watch dedicated to Frida Kahlo? And so he started to do the sketches, and we fixed the artwork, we fixed the design, and then, yeah, we just did this watch. So this particular watch has an idea, has a specific story. And of course, after the sketches, you have the technical things on the computer, you do the drawings, and then you produce, and then you sell the watches. But yeah, and almost every watch my dad creates has something specific, a kind of story behind all that. So it's kind of interesting. It's not just a watch. It's a piece of yeah, art and culture, and yeah.
As you say, art on the wrist.
Sure, yeah, it's art on the wrist, yeah.
So from a sort of more of a business point of view, looking at the past 12 months, which has been different and difficult for everyone, how has the brand, how has Alexander Shorkhoff managed to deal, adapt, and manage through COVID?
Mm-hmm. Well, I would say COVID has not affected us. Of course, it has, but let me say we did it very well, because we tried to understand the situation, and we tried to come up with new ideas, and we did a lot of we tried to focus on the customer directly. Obviously, all the shops, retailers were closed. The distributors could not order, because how to sell the watches, of course. And we had to focus also a little bit more on the customer directly. And we did a lot of projects. We did a lot of special offers. So in this way, we could survive, and we did a good job, and everything is still fine. So nevertheless, we still do support our local stores. We still talk to them. We talk about the situation. We make a plan how to move forward when the shops will open again. And so, yeah, actually, we did a good job, let me say it like this, and we survived and still surviving, and hope to survive the next years.
Yeah, on that, obviously you said about the more customer focus in that time. How does the retail model or sales model work for you?
We have a very good online shop. It's yesterday it was modified a little bit. So since yesterday, it's a brand new online shop. So we reach the customers directly with our online shop. We do a lot of course, we have also a homepage. We do a lot of projects. We publish the projects on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Pinterest, and yeah, we communicate with the customer directly. So every question will be answered. And we do also, of course, promotions. We work with watch bloggers like you, for example, and yeah, we try to broaden our awareness with all that, with social media, with our online shop, with our marketing campaigns in there, and working with bloggers and watch fans. And so, yeah.
Yeah, I think that appeal is obviously important to all watch brands, but when you've got a design like the brand does have, I think, I suppose, appealing to the directly to the market is important, and it seems like you agree.
Yeah, sure.
So when it comes to, you mentioned the design process, when it actually comes to bringing a new product to market, how does that work? How do you look to not only market it, but make sure it's right at the time for you and for the customer base and so on?
We have a very fair and transparent price performance ratio for all our watches. And when it comes to sales, I mean, of course, we have all our marketing tools and everything. And specific, you mean specific with the retailers, right?
Yeah, or via your own website, so sort of both. That's a good point. How does it differ for a retailer or for launching just on the website?
Yeah, so I mean, when we look at the retailers, we do not have, let me say, stuck methods. We are not, we do not strive to find as many retailers as possible. I mean, we really select them. I mean, they have to fit to us and we have to fit to them. I mean, it should be profitable for both of us. And yeah, we give them our, let me say, exclusive products, and they stand out a little bit from the crowd. And for us, it's also good because we are in the main window, and every focus is on our watches. So we do not have any strict methods. We see how big is the shop, what kind of capabilities they have, how many watches they can buy, how can we promote it together, what can we do together. I mean, we support all our retailers, and no one has to buy strictly 100 watches, otherwise you are not allowed to sell the brand Alexander Shorkhoff in your shop. So we are friendly people. I mean, we try to adapt, we try to collaborate, and we try to find a good way to be profitable for both. And in terms of selling it online, yeah, we have produced a new model. We published it on social media. We do the promotions with the bloggers, and then we put it in our online shop, and we make a promotion for that. We do marketing. We try to create awareness on all the marketing tools to sell the watches.
For the retailers, obviously, you must have good partnerships in Germany. Do you also have retailers in Europe, in the UK, in America?
Sure. We are,
how do those relationships work? Probably differently to what they do in Germany.
Yes, it is a little bit different, but not that big. I mean, we sold our watches in more than 35 countries. And with some countries, with some retailers, we work directly. But with some countries, for example, in America, we have a distributor. And the distributor comes to us, or we do a Zoom meeting with him, for example, and we present the new watches, or we see us at the watch fair. I mean, obviously, we did not have a watch fair the last months, but we find other ways to present new models, and then the distributor orders the watches he or she thinks that the retailer will sell good, because the distributor knows all his retailers. They know what they like, what they don't like, so they buy it from us and then sell it again to the retailers.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And just sort of finally, from a short-term point of view, obviously we're hopefully coming out of the COVID crisis. how does business look for you in the next few months, few years, from a business point of view, as well as products? Have you got any new products coming out?
Sure, yes, of course. We have many great new projects and products as well, and there will be a whole new model coming out towards the end of the year. It has something to do with water and turtles, but I can't reveal that much because it's top secret, but you can just have in your mind something with water and some with sea turtles. And we will present it in a big Zoom meeting to all our clients, all our customers, all our followers online towards the end of the year. So yeah, that's a big surprise at the moment. And next year we will celebrate our 30th anniversary. So for that, also a lot of projects, a lot of new models will come. We will also do, I can tell you now, I think, we will do a Babylonian 3 model. So I don't know if you know the Babylonian. We have the Babylonian 1, the Babylonian 2, and we will have a Babylonian 3. It's one of the best-selling products as well. So it will be another brother or sister, I don't know. And yeah, in terms of business, we keep on going with our avant-gardistic watches, with our unique watches, with creativity, with our philosophy, and we will build up our niche. And that's all, actually.
I think it's exciting to think about the design later this year. With the way the design, obviously, you do have can't quite picture how it's going to be. It could be, I couldn't even imagine what it's going to look like, but I look forward to seeing it when it's released.
Yeah, it will be something very different compared to the other models, really. And it will also have some functional stuff. So yeah, let's see. You can stay excited.
Yeah, sounds good. Well, thank you very much for joining us again, and hopefully we'll be able to meet and see watches face to face again soon.
Yeah, I hope so too. Thank you for having me. And hope to see you soon in person.
Definitely. Take care. Thank you.
Bye-bye.